All right, so today is Sunday. Sunday something. I want to say, hang on. I don't have my phone anywhere accessible on me apparently. Uh, Sunday, March 8th, 2026. My phone's in the bathroom. That's why. It's currently like 8:14 in the morning. Technically 9:14, and I would explain why I'm tired. Daylight savings time hit today, which meant I lost a half hour because it happened right before lunch, and I said, "Fuck that!" Instead of an hour lunch, I'm taking a half hour because I'm losing an hour. Um, but yeah, so went to the gym last night. Obviously, it was my last day before rest day, and to my pleasant chagrin, Cardio Buddy was there, and so was the other cutie. Now, when I first got there, I had to go to the vape shop before I went because it was out of juice and it was about out of coils, and I got to replace the one that's in there here in a minute here. And well, anyways, since I go to a commercial gym, I kind of was. It tells you how the crowd meter on their app, and I was just checking that out, and I was like, huh, that's weird that it's completely dead. Wonder what the hell's going on. I'm just gonna go anyways. If I can't get in, I can't get in. Whatever, I'll go home and either do an exercise or call the cardio good. It turns out the app was down. The sign in was down. So I was like, okay, whatever. Just manually sign in. It's all good. But to my pleasant chagrin, Cardio Bunny and the cute girl were there before I got there. So I was like, it was no big deal. No surprise that, the cute girl that works out with her friend was there. Her friend, her partner, whatever she is. That was no surprise. They're always usually there before me. But I was feeling kind of constrained. Even though it was dead, I was feeling constrained for time. It was arm day. I know I wasn't late to work or anything. I could have pushed it, seeing how I started at 10 today instead of 9. But I could have pushed it, or yesterday, I could have pushed it. I did arms, so that meant shoulders, 3 sets, 3 different supersets of 9 for a total of 9 supersets, or 9 sets each. So I did overhead presses, shoulder press machine, and rear delt flies. This shoulder is at a wonk of some sorts or something because it was just aching by the time I was done with the rear delt. And kind of correctly, I was like, what did I do? Whatever. But yeah. And then I did 9 different sets on my biceps and my triceps. So my triceps were partial workout from the overhead press and the shoulder press. So that counted as a set of 3. And then I did... what did I do? I did skull crushers for 1. And I don't remember what the 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, and 9 were off the top of my head. But for my biceps, I did seated incline curls, cross body hammer curls, and I did preacher curls. Can't remember what the freaking... Wow, that's how fried my brain is. I can't remember what one set of exercises was for the triceps, but I hit them. I remember doing 9. I just don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, it was close grip bench press. Since I was already using the barbell for like the skull crushers, I was like, fuck it, why not? So yeah, so I'm feeling ripped. You could see I got a definite definition. And when I was at work today, I was looked down at my shoulder. I was like, wow, I can actually see definition now. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I'm tired. It wasn't a bad night. It was a typical night. It was seven cold chain, technically, if you want to count the one that they left in the meat dry room, but it really wasn't. They just had to take off a case of grapes, which they didn't do. Chumps. So, seven there, and I got that done before lunch. And I had three dry, and I was working on that well before the morning crew showed up. I had most of it down stacked and rotated and worked. And literally by the time they showed up, I was in the middle of cleanup. So, yeah. I spent the rest of the time working frozen meats slash regular meats because I ended up getting kicked out of the freezer again, second day in a row, because they were a little behind. And I wasn't even mad about it today. I joked around about being mad about it, but I really wasn't because I understand the circumstances, you know. We all had to do our part today to get on time, which was like basically we got screwed over because we lost literally an hour. I went to lunch at 1:51. I looked at the clock at 1:56. My alarm went off. I set an alarm for 1:59 because my dumbass forgot how daylight savings time works in the spring. It's spring forward, fall back. So in my head, I don't know why I put it together this way. It was spring forward, which means we lose an hour on overnights, gain an hour to the day. But fall, we gain an hour on overnights. So in my head, I was thinking, all right, so I go to lunch at 1:51. I clocked back in at 2:51. And I got reminded right before lunch that, hey, no, that's not how this one works. I was like, oh, God damn it. Totally butthurt that it was ass backwards for me. So I was like, okay, whatever. But yeah, so that was the biggest annoyance of the night was trying to get caught up and on time with losing an hour. And I was basically an hour ahead of where I should have been with cleanup and everything. And I still got out on time. It was kind of dope, actually. But yeah, my biggest thing right now is I'm going to eat some food. Pizza again. This weekend I got to order some food, some actual food, do some meal preps, do my laundry, clean this place up a little bit, get some workouts in, and find time to play video games. So, yeah. Don't know what else to say today. Pretty tired. Oh yeah, and I got to see G, so I got to see 9/10 of my favorite people because there's also mom, dad, uncle, and auntie who all I got to see. So I got to see my favorite people, which is all. It was a pretty good day. So that's all I got for today. Shall catch you all tomorrow. Later. Stop recording. Stop recording.